gather round, let's have some fun. We're searching high and low, we won't be done. Oh yeah. LP records, trading cards, and vintage.
Here's another attempted ID marble video. I was watching Stephen Barr's marble identification with Jack Hahn on the champion marbles, and I noticed some of them look kind of familiar. These are the puzzle marbles, is what Jack called them. Wire pulls is what apparently most people call these. These look exactly like the ones on the video, so I'm guessing these are puzzle marbles. There's one white strand that kind of goes back around in there. It's one piece. But again, I'm pretty new to this, so correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure these white ones, although there's some that are thin wire, some that are fatter, and then there's a couple colors. There's a blue and there's an amber, and sometimes it looks like maybe the glass was hotter or the wires started to kind of spread out. These look typical. You see how some of them, the wires look more like ribbons instead of little rods, and then these blue ones, like this one seems pretty obvious. It's just kind of goes in and around, but I don't know. It's got a weird blue added to the clear. And yeah, I haven't been around marbles long enough to know. This one looked slightly better, bubble in the middle, but again, like a blue translucent, so the white sometimes appears blue, or maybe there's a blue ribbon and a white ribbon in there. I can't tell, but see how it looks flatter at one point instead of being like someone jammed a little piece of glass in there. And then this one's a little more wispy, like did it just kind of melt out? But there's also a tiny filament of purple in there. I don't know. We may be out of the champion agate category at this point. Here's some of the amber ones that seem to fit the bill, but it's so hard with these. I mean, I can't tell if they're slags. I don't know how many years art marbles were being made. There seems to be a lot of guys who got super into it and were continuing to make marbles on these old equipment with the actual old glass from the old companies. So maybe with another year under my belt, I'll start to be able to determine what some of these are. Let me know if you know for sure. Yeah, this one, I don't know, it's just hard to tell. There is sort of one thread that goes through, but it kind of spreads out in there and gets a little feathery, but hard to tell. Here's another one that seemed to look like a lot of the ones towards the end of that champion video, where the swirls were getting kind of bunched up, or the ribbons were kind of coming to the surface, and had a little bit of a purple swirl now. And then ones like this, like what the heck are you supposed to do with like a weird reject marble that some collector previously picked out because it was unique? And again, like I showed this previously, but I don't know, how do you tell with stuff like this? It seems kind of arbitrary when it's a liquid.
It works just like a telephone switchboard.